Hi friends, today in this video I'll be explaining you people about the frequently asked interview questions. Why I have selected this topic is as you can see over here, when I had uploaded my previous video on my YouTube channel, that is how to face an interview, I'd received some comments from the users like Ayman Sharif and Tina Roy, who have stated that they want to know some more behavioral based questions with answers and some more mock questions with answers, so that they can prepare for the interview in a proper manner and answer those questions properly whenever they are attending the interview. So I have selected some few frequently asked questions and I'll try answering those questions for you people so that you get an idea whenever you're facing an interview. So let me come to the first question now. The first question is, tell me about yourself. Okay, why the interviewer will be asking you this question? The interviewer at the beginning they'll not ask you tough questions, they'll start off with simple questions. So this doesn't mean that the answer is not considered. So how you have to answer now? You have to prepare well for this question and answer smartly. It would be better if you give a quick and well defined summary of your background. For example, you have to talk about your professional self precisely. Don't go into your whole life story. Talk about your achievements and strength. Don't narrate and read out your resume in front of the interviewer whenever you are answering this question. Now let me go to the next question. They'll be asking you, why should we hire you? Why they'll ask you this question is, it is a self analysis to check your suitability for the position being offered. So how you have to answer this? Focus on your qualification and skills and how they can help the company. For example, start with your professional profile and you can compare yourself with some other candidate who has the same qualification. You can match those to the job descriptions for the position you are applying for in the company. You can improvise according to the company's requirements. Okay, let me go to the next question now. What are your strengths? Most of the candidates take this question for granted and they'll think that this is an easy question and I can answer this question. Yeah, I agree this is an easy question, but that is the whole point of it. However, this overconfidence will cost those candidates at the end and they'll find it hard to frame their answers. So, how you have to answer this question? Stay positive throughout the answer. You can begin by saying, I have strong ethics while at work. Okay, when I have to meet some deadlines at work, I try to complete it within the given time or the given duration and I complete my work. You can answer it in this kind of way. Now let me go to the next question. What are your weaknesses? How you have to answer this now? Never say that you don't have any weakness, because that will sound arrogant, overconfident, and it is not practically true. I think you people also agree that each and everybody have some or the other weaknesses, right? Instead, you can talk about your weakness and talk about how you are working towards eliminating them. Do not tell that you wake up late in the morning. I've heard these answers from most of them. I drink, I smoke. See, these all answers will create a negative impact on yourself in front of the interviewer. Okay, let me go to the next question now. How well do you handle stress and pressure? Okay, whenever an interviewer is asking you this kind of question, he's keen on knowing how you are affected by pressure and what is your way of managing it. So basically how you have to answer this is, you need to be well prepared for this in advance, as you can't get away by saying that you are never affected by any kind of work pressure. After all, almost every individual gets affected by work pressure at any point of time in their life. So the best way to answer is like, you can give a specific example from the past, like when you have managed to do good in spite of tremendous pressure. That can give a clear picture to the interviewer about your ways of handling stress. Now let me take you people to the next question. The biggest mistakes you made and what did you learn from it? The reason behind this question is that the interviewer is trying to judge if you can admit the mistakes which you have done and whatever you have learned from them. Additionally, he wants to know if you are humble enough to accept your mistakes or whether you have the tendency to put it on others and blame others for those mistakes. For example, you can tell the interviewer like, when you disagreed with your previous manager and went over against him to the higher authority, and the authority agreed that your manager has done the mistake, at last it affected the relationship between you and your manager. So this can be an example for this kind of a question. Let me take you to the next question now. Have you faced dishonesty in the workplace? If yes, how did you deal with it? Okay, here the company does not expect you to be a policeman or a detective, but only it expects you to look away while there is a dishonesty going on in your workplace. For example, when a colleague of yours has purposely delayed a customer's order just to get even with him, or any kind of act of dishonesty that reflects badly on you or your team or the company, it must be pointed out to the higher management of the company. You can answer it in this way. Let me take you to the next question now. What are the qualities you look for in your immediate boss or supervisor, whoever is going to hire you now? Okay, interesting question. The answer to this question should basically describe all the qualities of a good leader. For example, you can tell that the my boss or supervisor should have a clear communication. He should treat all employees equally. He should treat all employees with respect. He should be available whenever he is needed. Okay, you can answer these kind of questions and tackle the question. Coming to the next point now, what steps do you take to improve yourself? Okay, the answer for this question should be like it should include some facts like you're learning a foreign language or undergoing some professional certifications to improve yourself, or if you are from computer or programming background, you can tell that you're taking some programming courses, or you're doing courses on computer programming to learn and improve yourself, and you're pursuing your degree side by side, etc. You can answer this kind of answer over there. Let me take you to the next question now. What are your hobbies or interests outside work? This is an important question. Almost in all interviews you'll face this question. So this helps the interviewer to get an idea whether you lead a balanced life or whether you are too focused to have hobbies and outside interests, and also regarding the kind of person you are. Remember one thing, guys, the more outside commitments you have, the less attractive you would look to the potential employers. I've heard most of them telling that watching TV and playing computer games, like that this is their hobbies and all. Keep in mind, guys, if you're giving these kind of answers, this will distract your employees' attention. Okay, you can give an answer telling that reading good books is my hobby. You can name few books or there, which would be a good answer in front of the interviewer. Okay, and I've heard some suspicious answers also, like people are telling I'm doing some studying some financial market, I'm working overtime for free, I do part-time job for free and all. Like this will sound suspicious for each and everyone, right? Okay, let me take you people to the next question. What motivates you? As soon as the candidate hear this question, they'll get speechless, they'll get nervous. Don't get nervous as soon as you hear this question, guys. See, you can answer this in one phrase. You can tell I like to solve complex problems, or else I like to teach and mentor youngsters, or you can answer like I like to make efforts to help other people improve their lives, or I like to help poor people. Somewhat like this you can answer this, and you can get rid of this question also over there. Okay, let me take you people to the next questions. They might ask you at the last of the interview, do you have any questions for me or us? Okay, why do they ask this? See, often interviewers ask this question to understand how well you are prepared for the interview. They'll be checking your preparation, enthusiasm, and readiness to work with the organization. So, how you people have to answer now? Prepare a list of questions that you want to be answered. Your question should be asked to the relevant interviewer. You blindly can't ask questions to whoever takes your interview. For example, if your interview is with the HR, your question should focus on the overall interview process or the organization structure. Okay, in case you are giving an interview to the person who will directly hire you, who is your manager, who will become your boss, your question should focus on the kind of work and the work responsibilities you're going to get. Okay, keep in mind one more thing, guys, that you should not ask questions related to off work activities like parties, vacations, holidays and all. Avoid asking personal questions to the interviewer. Try asking one question at a time and make the whole process feel conversational instead of making it like a question and answer session. Okay, now I have come to the end of this video, guys. If you have any doubts, please mention them in comment section. I'll try answering all your questions. Please like and comment on this video and share this video with all. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Have a great day.